Liam, another draw. How do you reflect on the result and the performance overall?
Yeah, frustrating, I think, to draw yet again. Probably fair if you go on chances. I think we had a few really early on. That I have to say I thought we came out and were excellent first. Probably up to Pringy's injury, which is unfortunate. So I think we came out on the front foot. Things had a couple of decent chances. Obviously had another excellent opportunity down the right hand side. And then Pringy going off kind of just killed the game a little bit in terms of naturally the momentum of it. So need to check in and make sure he's okay. Doesn't look like a great one, but need to check the medical staff. And then I thought it was very bitty after that. I thought lots of the ball, but could have probably had a little bit more purpose. They made it difficult for us. We probably helped them by turning it over cheaply at times, and obviously went a goal behind. Didn't start the second half great, and then I thought the lads showed a bit of character in terms of being a goal behind in tough conditions, responding and sticking together and getting back to nick a point.
How tough is it when you have an injury like that? There was a long stoppage, wasn't there? And it looks like Cam has gone to hospital. It might be a long-term one. It kind of disrupted the back line.
Yeah, no excuse. It did disrupt it. You can't control that. It's difficult, obviously, from the sideline. To make decisions and get momentum. But first and foremost, hugely passionate about the industry. But someone's health and well-being is more important. So we need to make sure that we look after Pringy and that he's okay.
And on that, Ross McCormack came in. I mean, I guess he wasn't expecting to come on that early, but what did you think of him?
Yeah, he showed what Ross is about. His running, his aggression. I thought we got into some decent areas, putting a couple of decent balls. I think he, not easy naturally. Obviously, coming on being a right foot on the left side, but I thought he adjusted to the game and did well. And
you went 1-0 behind, as you said, but got the momentum back. A brilliant cross, wasn't it, from Joe Williams, from McNally for his first goal?
Yeah, and I thought he, terrific aggression. I thought, what you need in those moments when you're up against it, and it's tough. I think is who's going to stand up and be counted, and we just spoke about it in the change room there about taking responsibility and owning your decisions and your actions, but doing it as a collective. Joe kind of, in that moment especially, won a couple of tackles and put in a decent ball for the goal.
And in added time, there were a couple more chances where it could have been more than 1 point.
Yeah, Fally obviously had a decent chance down at the keeper's left. I thought before that sort of Sykes was a good opportunity on the back post, the header he had. And that's the bit for all the possession is you're trying to get in their box and cause them problems. So they're the bits we know what we need to work on. We've got obviously 2 weeks now before the next game where it's making sure that we 9 games in, we've only lost 2. Is how do we turn more of the draws and the good performances in the draws, especially Chef Wednesday and Swansea, for example. How do you turn more of those into wins? That's got to be our challenge.
And you said they're going into the international break. What do you say to the fans that are frustrated that there aren't more points on the board?
Yeah, stick at it. I think if you, like I say today, I thought it was very average from us. But you have to stick at it. I can't control what the fans do. I want them on board. I think when even when the game's in the balance, lads naturally make mistakes. They don't intentionally do it. I think the atmosphere then can compound it, and naturally then you're on edge a little bit more. So I think that'd be my challenge and my what I'm asking for. Stick with us. I think when you look at the 9 games, we've had consistency. I think that's the big bit. There's been large elements where we've been consistent in so many areas. 15 shots again today. I think that's 8 out of the 9 games we've had 15 shots. Are they the quality I want? Are they the quality the lads want? No, but again, like I said, for me out of the 9 games, the Blackburn one's probably the one that hurts the most in energy, fight, competing. Today was, for me, we turned it over cheaply at times, but it wasn't for a lack of trying, and that's the big bit. We all have to stick together. We have to, we're unbeaten here this season, which is mad. I think it's now, sticking together and making sure that we all step up, take responsibility, and do our part to turn the draws into wins.